And we're off. The referee gets us underway for match number 4 of the Selval Goa Pro League between FC Goa and Velsao SSC. Velsao attacking from the left to right of your screens, while FC Goa attacking in their orange strip from right to left. FC Goa ended their campaign last year in 5th position, just off of the top 4. They scored a total of 16 points. And this year they'll be wanting to challenge for the title. A couple of tackles flying in while the players get the juices flowing. And there's a ricochet which falls almost to the FC Goa strikers. Velsao Sports and Cultural Club, on the other hand, finished 11th last season, but it's a promising start for them on the right wing. Can they make the most of it? It's a cross inside towards the box. It's missed by a couple of players, missed by the third as well. It's a good shot from far, and that's the first shot of the afternoon, which comes from the team in black and yellow. Goals were definitely a problem for Velsao last season. They only scored 8 in 11 fixtures, and this year they'll definitely want to get themselves on the score sheet on a more regular basis. There you see the instructions from the coach of FC Goa, Degi Cardozo. He had a word with us and said that his team have practiced a lot, they're ready to go. As we know, it is a development team for the ISL team, FC Goa, who were the Hero ISL champions in the Shield in 2019 and 20. Also represented the country in the AFC Champions League and did India proud. But now it's time for them to give it a go in the Goa Pro League. Velsao now with the free kick. It's swung into the box. Not really too dangerous for the team in orange, but Velsao definitely taking the attack to their opponents. Here we see Hansel Coelho of FC Goa looking to punch it long. It's a good kick up forward, but nothing really comes of it. It's a good bit of play from Velsao again. They have a chance on the left wing. It's a missed trap, but again well cleared by the FC Goa defense. And Velsao looking more steady of both the teams at the moment. The coach Iban Mesquita did say that there is a mixture of youth and experience, and they'll be looking to make the most of this attack on the right wing. Played towards the center. There's a chance for a shot. He moves to the side, and the referee calls for a foul. Rightfully so. It looked like the defender had a hold of the attacker's jersey. Romario da Costa there, the number 27, earning a free kick for his side in what is a promising position. Velito Cruz stands over the ball for Velsao. They've already had a couple of chances, but they'll be looking to get themselves on the score sheet early on today. Cruz with the ball in, and there's a chance there for Velsao, who have rued their opportunity. It looked like Sheldon Pereira, the number 9, who got a touch on it at the second post. A very good ball by Velito Cruz. But that's already one chance gone a begging for Velsao. A chance now for FC Goa. Jovial Dice plays it towards the center of the box. And it's been a bright start to the game by Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. It's always good to get the first chance of the game, but it's even better if you can convert that chance and get yourself on the score sheet. Mervyn Dias, the number 10 for FC Goa, earns his side their first corner. Jeet Gupta in between the sticks for Velsao, marshalling his troops, getting them together to defend this corner. Lal stands over the ball, he plays it, but it's well cleared. There's a chance at the edge of the box now, but not much danger there for Velsao. Velsao to win the ball back, and a good piece of skill by Dishank. Velsao trying to attack again. It's a good ball towards the center, but the defense tidies up for FC Goa. Joel Fernandez passing it back to his keeper Hansel. Oh, and that's a bad tackle from behind. It wasn't required really, from Lenny Fernandez, the number 5 of Velsao. Just letting the FC Goa players know that he is there today, he is up for the battle. First challenge in a game is very important for a defender to stake his claim on the game. It's a good switch towards the right wing. And a bit of laziness means that Velsao lose the ball in the midfield. They have started well, but they need to be a little more crisp in the final third. Goa now trying to settle themselves into the game. Another high boot and another foul, says the ref. Velsao thought it was their way, but it was quite evident that it was a high boot from the Velsao player. Romario da Costa making the foul. Leslie Ribeiro plays the ball towards the left wing. It's a good ball. It's a chance. Oh, it's just gone past the face of goal. Very good ball there by Rebello. He found his teammate Wasim, and Wasim almost finding Melvin, who was running in the second post. Long ball working well so far for FC Goa. Velsao now playing a long ball of their own, and it finds someone on the right wing. It's a good shot, it's a good save as well. There's a chance on the rebound. Somebody has been brought down. There's still a chance for Velsao. Will they get a shot off? A couple of tackles flying in. They can't find the ball or the man. And Velsao will rebuild again. A bit of a bobble, a bit of an unsure jump from the FC Goa defender. Very good delivery towards the right wing. Good shot, but Hansel made a very good save. It was the under 20 Chadel Nash Fernandez. And now we see both teams getting good chances from their cross ball diagonals. FC Goa from right to left, Velsao from left to right. And it could well easily been 1-1, but it's 0-0 so far, and an exciting first half. Offside, says the official. A very open game so far. It's been an exciting watch. Leslie tries to play a ball on the left wing again, and he finds his teammate Wasim again. Wasim on the right, tries to cut into his right. The ball is cleared, but FC Goa will go again. Manusha and Joel Fernandez on the ball. Dishank with throw in for FC Goa. And another cheap foul, I would say. From Belito Cruz. There's a chance now for FC Goa to float a ball into the box. Dal HP takes a deep breath and plays a disappointing ball. It doesn't even reach the box. Lal with the ball again. Plays it backwards to Fernandez. Fernandez plays it to Dishank. Dishank with a good ball in. And it's a good try. And it's just gone over the top of the post. It's a great attempt. Dishank with a very good ball there. And Jovial Dias almost making it 1-0 for the Gores. Good ball in, a good flick. And the keeper, Jeet, didn't know what was happening for a second. But the team from Velsao will breathe a sigh of relief. Towering header, a couple of challenges skipped, but Velsao trying to build again. Let's get possession well. And they're not afraid to play from the back, but the high press from Goa works this time round. Dishank takes the ball down the left wing, tries to give himself space to cross, but loses the ball. Ball possession 57% to FC Goa at the moment, but Velsao having a couple of good chances. It looks like Fernandez was caught. Seemed to be an elbow from the Velsao attacker, but no foul, says the referee. Ball well won back by the captain, Azevedo. Velsao tried to go from the left. There's a good ball into the box. It's missed by the defender, but it's cleared by Dishank. Velsao with a lot of players trying to build this attack. And there's a chance again down the left wing. Can he cross the ball into the box? Well defended. There's a chance here on the edge of the area. Azevedo with a shot, well blocked. And the defender let the ball run out, although it was a block from his teammate, and that results in a corner for Velsao. Cheryl Nash Fernandez on the corner for Velsao. Takes it deep into the edge of the penalty area, and it trickles out for an FC Goa throw. Boys in orange comfortable to keep the ball in their own box to build up, and it's a good ball by Hansel. This FC Goa side scored 13 goals in last year's Selval GPL, and another clumsy challenge in the middle of the park means another free kick for Goa. Jovial Diaz, who has made a couple of good runs so far, he had a good chance, really made that flick out of nothing, but it was a neat attempt from him. Lal Remwata on the ball, but it's played by his teammate towards the edge of the box, and offside, says the referee. The run wasn't timed well enough. Velsao have been good with their passes in tight spaces, but on this occasion giving away another foul. They're giving too many fouls away in the center of the park. FC Goa now, as they do so well, building from the back, not afraid to give their keeper a touch with his feet, and he is good with his feet. Hansel with another good crossfield ball. Good piece of skill by Ronald Azevedo, but eventually he takes a heavy touch and gives away a foul. He did leave his trailing leg a bit high there. Luckily there wasn't too much contact, otherwise he could have seen himself in the ref's book, and the ball's given away. There's a chance now for Velsao, and he's put it wide. Rohan Rodriguez putting it wide. That's the best chance of the game so far. He took the ball away from the FC Goa defense. Sloppy bit of play from the Gores, but Rohan Rodriguez had to make that count. He made a good run, but couldn't find the bottom right corner. And another chance goes a begging for Velsao. Speaking of chances, FC Goa now making their way. It's a good pass inside. There's a chance for Lal to take a shot, and Lal has been brought down. And Velsao have to keep a check on their fouls. This is a dangerous position, and something could come of it. Lal saw himself with a bit of space. He was lining up for the shot, but just a slight nudge from Velito Cruz, and that results in a free kick. Delton Colasso standing over it, as is Jovial Dias. Looks like Delton is shaping up to take it. Delton does take it, but it hits the wall. He has another chance and raises his foot too high, so he concedes the free kick. We're almost halfway through the first half, and there have been many chances on either side. Can't really believe that it's still 0-0, but the way the chances are flowing, there should be a goal coming very, very soon. Jovial here for FC Goa. Tries to go down the right wing, plays it backwards in a composed manner, and now Lal can rebuild. Both sets of players not shy to go into any 50-50 challenges, and that's how it should be. Another long ball and another chance for Velsao to make an attack down their right wing. Ball played to the center and well pushed wide. There is an overlap from the left back. It's a cross into the box, but it goes over the post. Should have really made more of that. Not much pressure for Cyrus Norona. Making a good overlapping run, but not really making use of it. Hansel Coelho plays the ball high and long, and eventually Velsao kick it out for an FC Goa throw. Dishank plays it backwards to Fernandez, and it's back to goalkeeper Coelho, who plays his trademark Long ball to the left wing. He finds his teammate very well, and Delton Colasso trying to build now with Dishank. Dishank plays it back to Delton. And it's a good ball towards the right wing, but well tidied up by Jeet Gupta. Good header away by the captain Leslie. And great piece of footwork by Velsao out there. Velito Cruz making a good ball to the left wing. He's on his side, a corner. Velsao have taken the corner quickly. It's crossed into the box. There's a chance there, and it's a good effort. A towering header. And the FC Goa defense seemed to be a little asleep at the moment. Ronaldo Pereira with a Ronaldo-like jump, but he didn't have the finish to match. Whenever Velsao seem to cross the ball into the box, there is a bit of disarray between the FC Goa defenders. They'll want to sort that out as soon as possible, because Velsao are getting closer and closer to their first goal. Now's a chance for FC Goa. Jovial skips a tackle, skips another. He has a shot at goal. Jovial Fernandez with a shot, and that's a fantastic goal! Jovial Dias for FC Goa with a fantastic goal to open the scoring. And what a finish! What a goal we've just witnessed from Jovial Dias, the under-20. Skipping a couple of challenges, making space for himself, and once he hit that ball, there was only one destination: the back of the net. And number 7, Jovial Dias, the stunner of a strike, and that gives FC Goa the lead 28 minutes into the game. Composure is the word by Degi Cardozo, the FC Goa coach, as he's instructing his team to stay composed, having scored a goal. You know the saying in football, every time you score, you are vulnerable for the next few minutes. A great piece of skill there by Jovial Dias to give FC Goa the lead. Velsao have had more of the clear-cut chances, but Jovial creating a chance out of nothing and making it count. Delton finding himself offside on the left wing. It's good towering header from the FC Goa defense. And Velsao again down the left wing, looking to attack. Sheldon Pereira on the left. Worsley Pays checking him, but the ball's played towards the inside. There's a shot which goes over the top. Wasn't really troubling the goalkeeper. And with that, the referee blows for the water break, as we see another chance. A good attempt from Velsao. They have attempted quite a few times, but as of now, we go into the water break with FC Goa leading 1-0 courtesy a great strike by Jovial Dias, the under 20 for FC Goa. Here we see another angle of the goal. Fantastic strike. Keeper could have done a little better. We'll see from this angle. It was just above his head, but seemed to be moving and swerving. And once this ball is struck, it stays struck. Upon looking back at that replay, Jeet Gupta will be thinking he could have made the save, but take nothing away from the number 7 Jovial Dias with a brilliant strike from outside the box. Referee says we're good to go, and Hansel plays it to his midfield, a couple of passes, and it's very easy there. There's a chance again for Jovial Dias. He tries to cut inside, he's brought down, but no foul, says the referee. It looked a little light to me, but there's a chance again now as Delton plays the ball into the box, and another header. This time Mevin Dias finds his way in between both defenders, but doesn't get much purchase on the header. FC Goa really taking the game to Velsao now. Despite all the chances for Velsao, FC Goa have had 2 shots on target, and they've got 1 goal. Another press, and this time Lal commits the foul. Referee having a word with the players, telling them to keep their appeals on the lower side. After the cooling break, it was a little too easy. There was no midfield for Velsao, just 3 passes to split the defense, and Goa looking for another defense splitting pass, but the ball stays in the box for Velsao. It's cleared by Alan Fernandez. Sheldon Pereira draws the foul, and it looks like there's been a switch for the wingers for FC Goa. Wasim has gone to the right, Delton has come to the left. While Mevin Dias is playing in the center. Looks like a 4-3-3 with 3 wingers on top. Lal flicks the ball and gets it second time round, but he loses it. Velsao will be disappointing that they conceded a goal from that kind of a distance. Jovial easily going past a couple of defenders and getting a free shot from outside the box. But Velsao trying to get a goal of their own. Another loose pass, but Wasim can't reclaim possession for Goa. Instead he gives away a throw-in. There we see Iban Mesquita, the Velsao coach, and the happy of the two coaches will be Daigi Cardozo, having seen his side go ahead. Another long ball from Velsao. FC Goa are not really attacking it, and that's played towards the right wing. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Nash Fernandez finding that ball a bit too long for him. Just above 10 minutes left in the first half. It's been an enthralling encounter so far. Chances at both ends, but FC Goa just leading by that solitary goal, the great goal by Jovial Dice, and it's a very good ball by Lal, but there's nobody there. Delton with a good touch. He shields himself between the man and the ball. Plays it back to Dishank, who doesn't mind building from the back. Hansel looking for his left winger once again. Good jump by Dalton. Good header. And FC Goa play the long ball, then play it back. Then they don't mind playing the long ball again. We'll see if Hansel goes for another long ball. He plays it out instead. Captain with a good ball, and Jovial Dias is offside. Centre backs of FC Goa are comfortable in taking the ball out from the back and playing the long balls or the short ball, whichever is more feasible for them, and that's helping them push upfield. Wasim fouling Cyrus Narona on that occasion. It's been a good battle on the right wing. Narona also trying to come up and attack, as we see now, but he's being held off by Wasim. Wasim doesn't foul his opponent, but it's all happening down that left. Velsao not being able to string passes together, but they are able to break up play. Well seen out by Leslie. Leslie Ribeiro plays the ball long. It falls to Delton. Delton takes a touch and he will try to make his way down the left wing. Delton with some pace down the left. Doesn't have anybody in the middle, so he plays it back to Jovial. Manushan plays it to Dishank. Dishank with a good ball with the outside of his left foot. Delton plays the ball into the box. And high boot, says the ref. Oh, it's offside. Oh, it's not offside, it's a foul, says the referee. He apologizes. He said he already blew for the whistle. He already blew his whistle for the foul. And it would have been a good opportunity. There we see the raised boot from Vilito Cruz. And the referee apologized because Melvin did have a chance to shoot. This time it's only Lal HP over the ball. Slowly joined by Ivan Costa. But it looks like it will be Lal to take it. Lal sets up Costa. Costa with a shot and he hits the top of the crossbar. That's a fantastic shot by Ivan Costa. He hits the postage stamp, the top right corner. It was too perfect, in fact. And another shot from distance, almost getting another goal for FC Goa. It looks like they've been working on their far or long range shooting, because they've always got someone there ready to shoot, ready to test the goalkeeper, and that could have easily been 2-0. Velsao now on the left wing, playing it into the box, but getting themselves a corner. For all their penetration, Velsao still not being able to get a chance to test Hansel in the last few minutes. Now the ball is into the box. There's a header and it's gone wide. It looks like it's a corner. Good ball into the box by Cyrus. And the corner eventually did take a touch off the FC Goa defender, so it's a good call by the referee. Velsao now with their third corner. They've got to get themselves back in the game. There's a cross into the box. It's gone to the second post. Well headed by the captain. And FC Goa on themselves a foul. It's really been a good watch today here in match number 4 of the Goa Pro League. So far, all matches have been really interesting ones. Yesterday, of course, we saw a very exciting draw between Dempo and Churchill Brothers. Always a great game when those two lock horns. And FC Goa and Velsao have not disappointed at all. Here's a chance for Velsao. Can they make it 1-1? Good piece of defending. Sniffed out the danger at the right time. And it's another good ball. There's a chance down the left wing. Can he play the ball in? And another good piece of defending by the captain, Leslie Ribello. Velsao are throwing everything to FC Goa, but FC Goa resilient as ever. Sheldon Pereira with the corner. And well headed out by Leslie. A good shot from the edge of the box. He caught it well, but it was always soaring over Hansel's post. Hansel kicks it upfield. They look for a flick, does Jovial, but he can't get enough on it. And the ball's been given back to Melvin. Melvin plays it infield. He goes back out. There's a chance for Jovial. Jovial plays the ball in and he's just put it across the face of goal. Jovial Dias almost getting a second for FC Goa. A great piece of play. Wasim with a good ball to Dias. I'm not sure if Dias was looking for Dalton or whether he was looking to score himself. But FC Goa almost making it number 2. Chances galore so far in this half. Looks to be a clash between Lal and the goalkeeper Jeet Gupta. Good piece of play by Mevin, Dias and Wasim, setting up Jovial, and this FC Goa side is looking very dangerous at the moment. Here we see the shot from Jovial Dias, which is probably sending his team 1-0 up as we get closer to half time. Both the physios have come to tend to the players, but hopefully they'll be alright. Yeah, we see the spectators have come, always supporting their teams, no matter Whether it's raining, whether it's a hot day, it's a cold day, the people of Goa love football, and you'll always find a crowd here. Doesn't look like Jeet Gupta will be able to continue. Not sure where he's hurt himself. It's not looking good for the goalkeeper for Velsao SSC. It's 4 minutes of added time, but that may be extended because of the injury. Jeet is up, but we'll have to see if he will continue. He will have some time to tend to himself during the halftime break. As of now, it does look like he will continue though. Yes, he will be continuing. That's a good sign as he puts his gloves back on. Velsao will want to keep the ball upfield. They won't want their goalkeeper to be tested at the moment. He did look like he was in some pain. But if I was an FC Goa player, I would definitely take a couple of shots at the goalkeeper to try and test him out. Fouls are at 6 apiece at the moment, but it's the goals that count, and FC Goa are 1 to the good at the moment. It's a good ball in, the chance for Delton, but it's cleared away. A good header and an acrobatic attempt from way outside the penalty area. But the ball eventually falls to Velsao, and the player fouls as well. Second ball is the call from the dugout. And second ball is very important. After the first header has been won or lost, you can still win it from the second ball. And that's a header out as Velsao have one last chance before we head into half time. Chance to switch, but opts against it. There is a good couple of passes. They want to get the ball into the box. It's a ball into the box by Cyrus, and there's a chance, and he's headed it clear, just missing the side of the post. A very good ball into the box, and another chance goes a begging as Nash Fernandez heads the ball wide. FC Goa not picking up their man once again, and every time there's a ball into the box, FC Goa aren't able to deal with it as well as they should be. Velsao will be told by their coach, I'm sure, to put some more balls into the box, because every time they're doing that, they are causing FC Goa some sort of discomfort. But they need to finish. And that looked like a foul, but no, says the referee. It's well cleared by Ribello, the captain, but he loses possession. And it's regained by Jovial. After a bit of unsurety, the ball comes back to Hanser. He plays it, and Goa will be looking to run down the clock as we approach half time. Nash Fernandez trying to play a quick ball, but nothing comes off of it. Didn't get enough contact. Two and a half minutes past the 4-minute mark, but the referee wants us to carry on. Alan Fernandez wins his team a foul, and I'm sure we're close to the halftime whistle now. And there we have it, the referee blows for halftime. It's been a very interesting watch between these two sides. Very good chances at both ends, but eventually FC Goa making the most of it with a sensational forwards. So Velsao definitely looking to get a goal in this half, as they should be. We're back underway here in the second half. And it's a long ball by Cyrus. Looking to find James Fernandez in the beginning. Getting him into the game quickly. Letting him get his first breath. James Fernandez has come on for Nash Fernandez, who did have a couple of chances, but you've got to take your chances here in the Goa Pro League. Another couple of fouls, and eventually the referee blowing FC Goa's way. Confirmation of the players on the field. In the bottom half of your screen, FC Goa are unchanged going into the second half. For Velsao, Jeet Gupta is continuing. He did think that we would see him come off, but the goalkeeper is okay, and he's in his goal post, ready for whatever comes to him. You're watching us live on the Amusi app, and if you caught the first half, then you know that the second half promises to be an exciting one. A couple of crunching tackles already, and A foul which leads to a free kick for Velsao on the right wing. Their crosses have been good, but their finishing hasn't been as good. Velito Cruz stands over the ball. Velito puts the ball into the box and it's well cleared away by Robello, the captain of FC Goa. Ball is well kept in, but it's ricocheted off an FC Goa player, according to the referee. There's a good bit of skill, but not really working out for Velsao. And Jovial wins himself a foul. Skips past a couple of players just as he did before he scored the first and only goal of the game. He's got some quick feet there, the youngster. One of the under 20 players for FC Goa. It seems to have hurt his wrist or his fingers. But he seems to be okay. Jovial is okay and ready to go as Lal stands over the free kick. Lal looks for someone on the left wing. He finds him. It's a header into the box. It's a chance. And oh, it's well taken by Jeet. Just got himself in the right area there. But a very good set piece from FC Goa. Mevin almost finding his teammate. Velsao lucky to not fall 2 goals behind. Got to see that good piece of play from Goa. And there's another foul from the number 24 Ivan Costa, who took a fantastic shot from the edge of the box from a free kick that was set up. And that's really clumsy from Velsao. They've got to be better than that. At this level, you can't make silly mistakes like that one. Velsao are chasing the game, but they've got to be calm. Chances will come. Chances did come in the first half. Hansel, as always, cool and collected with his feet. Now Lal through the midfield. And there's a turnover for Velsao, but it's going to run out. Wesley Pays takes the throw, and Mevin tries to flick it onwards. It's a couple of headers, and ball drops to Wasim, who takes a loose touch. Jovial chases the ball, and Jeet Gupta almost gets caught out by Jovial. Lal plays the ball, but it doesn't go towards Mevin, and Jovial almost getting the better of Jeet there. Got to be a little bit quicker from Jeet Gupta. Too many fouls in the midfield at the moment from both sides. But FC Goa will want to make the most of this one. Dishank and Lal HP on the ball. Belito Cruz with 4 fouls now. A couple more and he'll definitely see his name in the referee's book. Dishank plays the ball into the box. He finds his teammate and it's hit the upright again. There's a chance for Leslie Rebello, who somehow smashes the ball over the crossbar, over the stands as well. And it's a very good header by Mevin. The number 10 almost putting the ball into the left corner. Great ball by Dishank. He's very good with those kind of balls, and now Mevin has the chance to put the ball again. He looks to win a corner, but he doesn't. Mevin Dias with a very good chance. A good header. He did well to steer it towards goal. Mevin keeps the ball, passes it to Wasim. Wasim keeps it, passes it to Ivan. Ivan plays it to Lal. Lal plays it backwards to Dishank, who eventually loses possession. And there's a chance for Velsao now, and they don't really make the most of it. Oh, that's a loose ball. There's a chance now for Velsao, and he's taken it. And has he found the net? No, he hasn't. What was the goalkeeper doing there? Hansel really in no man's land. And that was a very tense moment if you're an FC Goa fan. Hansel Coelho going for a walk in the park. And there was a very good chance for Velsao to snatch a goal, courtesy a defensive lapse. It looked like Ronald Azevedo, the captain, who had that chance, crept onto the ball quite easily. But Hansel definitely shouldn't have been there. He shows an apologetic hand to his teammates, and we've been praising his footwork the whole game, but at that point his outing wasn't really up to the mark. Velsao now missing 3 or 4 really good chances. There's a chance now, and he's smashed it over the bar. Very good shot from Belito Cruz. He's all over the park, and this time he catches the ball well, but it's just over the crossbar, and Velsao are getting closer and closer. Velito taking a couple of shots, making some tackles, giving away some fouls as well. Defensively he's good, attacking he's also good. He's everywhere for Velsao SSC. Substitute Matthew Colasso wins a free kick for his side. And we're 10 minutes into the second half, and there have been so many chances going a begging already in this game. Lal throwing the ball away instead of passing it to his opponent, and the referee having a word with him. That could get you into trouble sometimes, but this time Lal evades a yellow card. Ball is snatched away for FC Goa now. There's a chance. Ball just played a little behind Jovial. So Velsao play the ball into the box, and it's well retrieved by Hansel, who tells his team to calm down a little bit as he plays the ball long towards Wasim. Wasim leaves a foot in the air, so he gives away a foul. Ball played back to Fernandez, who gives it to Hansel. He clears it very well, and it looks like the assistant referee has called for an offside, but the referee was a little late to pick that up. Striker coming from an offside position, and of course the ball has to be put on the other side of the half because you cannot be offside from your own half. Velsao now with Cyrus on the left wing, trying to get a goal as we inch closer to the hour mark here in match number 4. Ball has gone to the midfield. Velito passes it. There's a chance for a strike. There's a good strike, but a block to match it. There's a ball back into the box now. Is there a chance for Velsao? There is a chance, and Hansel is not really tested. Acrobatic attempt from James Fernandez. Worsley pays, gives away a throw-in, and the number 48 for FC Goa comes on, Jordan Borges. Delton Colasso makes way for him. It's a good game by Delton Colasso. Made some good passes, combined well with his teammates, and he's been substituted at the hour mark, which is a very popular time for substitutions to take place. Another 120 on the pitch for FC Goa in the form of Jordan Borges. A reminder that each team has to field a minimum of 2 under 20 players in their starting 11 at all times. You can, however, have more than 2, and I think that FC Goa do have more than 2 at the moment, which is never a bad thing to have some youth in your starting 11. Dishank asking the assistant for the ball to be called FC Goa's way, but the assistant says no, it's a throw-in for Velsao, who are trying to make their way through the right wing. Ball falls to the Goa defender, who comfortably clears it upfield, and Velsao will have to build from the back. Alan Fernandez plays a long ball. It's well cleared by Leslie Rebello. Wasim flicks it on, and Mervyn had a chance to release, but he didn't release it, and as a consequence, Velsao win themselves throw-in. Jovial gets a good touch, but he seems to be down. FC Goa keep going. It's a good ball by Lal. It doesn't find his teammate. He's looking for Ivan Costa there, but you see Jovial going down again. He's clutching his right knee. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Jovial Fernandez, the goal scorer. It's gone down a couple of times in this game. A knock to the knee is always a sore one. We'll have to see if he's okay to continue. Lal with the corner for FC Goa. And it's really not put to use by them. Leslie lets the ball bounce behind him, and he is not too sure about that, but ball comes to Hansel, who clears it without any fuss. Velsao looking to build from the back. They play a long ball, but there's nobody really there. It's just aimless chasing, but somehow the ball strikes the attacker's head. Sheldon Pereira laying chase to what was just a hopeful ball upfield. And there have been many of that for Velsao. They've got to be a little bit more clinical in their passing forward. Cyrus passes it towards Sheldon, who can't keep control of it. And he hands FC Goa a throw-in. Sheldon tries to win the ball, but it goes back to Leslie Rebello, who does not pass it to Hansel. Doesn't clear it too well, but Wasim with a very good flick on, and Mervyn tries to play the ball, but Jovial slips. There's a chance now. It seemed to be a good tackle as Wasim lays chase, and eventually it's a goal kick for Velsao. It's a change of mind from the referee. The assistant initially said it was a goal kick, but the referee says no, it is a corner. Dishank makes his way to the right corner for Goa. He plays it short to Worsley. Worsley with a cross into the box, and a good take by Jeet Gupta. Good hands from him. He kicks the ball upfield. And the ball trickles out for a throw-in. All of FC Goa's set pieces are well thought out, barring that throw-in which they just took. A bit of a lapse of concentration from Ivan Costa. And speaking of lapses of concentration, there's another loose ball. Jordan Borges quick to pounce on it, but eventually the touch takes it out wide. The second half started in a very exciting attacking manner, but in the last 5-10 minutes or so, both teams have lost their way in the attacking third. It's a good ball by Sheldon. Now's a chance. A good piece of defending from Rebello, although his man was holding on to him. Rebello clears it down the right wing, looking for Mervyn Dias, but it's tidied up by Velito Cruz. Good header towards Jordan Borges, who comes away with the ball, plays it back in field to Lal, who is pulling the strings in this FC Goa midfield. Manushan Fernandez plays it up, and it was quite an easy touch for Ivan Costa, but he wasn't really able to grasp the bounce of the ball. Here's Ivan Costa with the ball into the box. Can he find a teammate? There is a clash of heads, and it looked like a bit of afters from Jeet Gupta there. Jeet towering over the attacker, got a hand on it, and I think I saw Jeet Gupta with a slight little kick after Wasim went down. Wasim staying down after a clash. Looks like more of a cramp after he had that fall. But good assertive goalkeeping by Jeet Gupta. When it's a loose ball, the goalkeeper is supposed to come and claim it, and he did claim it. He got a good punch on it. And as Wasim is seen to by the physio, some of the players just hydrating themselves. It's a hot day here in Goa, in Mapusa. Wasim looks to be in a bit of discomfort, but the referee asks him to step off the field. He'll have to come on later, if he is going to come on and continue, that is. Here we see Jeet coming towards the ball, and he had a bit of a flick on his opponent, but no foul or any reprimanding from the referee. And now into the final 20 minutes of this game. It's a good piece of acceleration from Dishank, but ball has been lost by his teammates. Velsao now trying to move upfield. It's a long ball from Cyrus, but Hansel gets his hands on it. Here we see again that clash between Jeet and the attacker. Number 8, Mutin Fernandez coming on for Velsao, as Romario da Costa makes way for him. Mutin Fernandez, a midfielder, so it's a like for like substitution, as Romario da Costa's race is run today. The other substitutes for Velsao haven't had much to do in the game so far, but there's still time. You only need 1 second in this game. Hansel runs the clock down. He waits for the player to come towards him and plays it upfield. Not a convincing clearance from Hansel, and it's Matthew Colasso trying to play the ball into the box. Matthew isn't able to play it into the box, but he does get himself and his team a throw in towards the corner flag. Another substitution signaled by the referee. And the number 6 for FC Goa, Velsao Fernandez, comes on. As does the number 27, Aditya Salgaonkar. Aditya comes on for Wasim, who was injured and he will not continue.
And jersey number 3, Wesley Pace, under 20, is replaced by jersey number 27, Aditya.
Wesley Pace also comes off. So it's Wesley off for Velsao. And Velsao looking to make it 1-1. Water breaks as the referee, and there's another player down. This time it's the substitute, the under 20 Jordan Borges, who's gone down. He will be attended to by the physio, while the rest of the players need a much wanted cooling break, a much needed one. The cooling breaks have become some sort of a tactical break as well, as we see the goal by Jovial Dias. Fantastic strike from outside the box, catching the goalkeeper Jeet Gupta off guard. You can see the ball swerving and dipping, and that's never easy from a goalkeeper's point of view. FC Goa have done the hard work. They have 15 minutes to go. They'll be looking for another goal. They definitely will, but they will not want to concede no matter what happens. As we see the stands full here at the Delay Stadium, with supporters from either side. Oh, that's a sloppy pass from FC Goa, but the ball has been won back. There was a slight chance for Velsao to sneak in a shot there, but they weren't able to. Cyrus with a loose touch and a good clearance. Velito with a good ball towards the right. The chance for Matthew Colasso. He plays it back, and there is a cross into the box, but the ball goes out. There was a deflection of an orange shirt, and it's another corner for Velsao. Lenny Fernandez standing over the corner for Velsao. Can he make the most of it? Lenny Fernandez with the ball into the first post, but nobody really getting a good touch on it. And Velsao gives away a free kick to Velsao. Another cross into the box, but it's gone over the top, and Velsao not really making any concrete chances at the moment. They do have around 13 minutes of regulatory time, but you've got to have some sort of momentum. That's how goals come. But it's a funny game. It could be going against you, and suddenly a moment of brilliance can change the game. It's a tackle from behind from Cyrus Narona, and he gives away a foul. Really unnecessary, but he did get a bit of the ball. got his man as well. Brito Pereira comes on, and it's a very short stint on the field for Jordan Borges, who unfortunately is substituted. After coming on as a substitute, he cannot continue. So that's a blow for FC Goa.
Jersey number 48, Jordan Borges, has been replaced by jersey number 20.
Another substitution, Kunal Kundaikar is coming on. We'll have to see who he will replace. And he is replacing Captain Leslie Ribello.
Leslie Ribello, jersey number 29.
Not sure if there's a knock for Leslie as well. He's been very solid in the defense so far for FC Goa. No team likes to lose their captain, but he has been substituted, and there's a ball in from Lal. It's a good header from Kunal. Gets his first touch of the game, and Jeet Gupta plays it upfield. Not a very convincing clearance. But Velsao keep possession. It's well taken down by Jovial, and he's on the left wing. He does have company with him. He does use that company, and it's a bit too late, says the assistant on the near side, and calls for an offside. Brito Pereira, they're staying offside. Good header out by Dishank, who's been good going up the field in attack and also in defense. And another cheap foul given away by FC Goa. If they keep doing this, then there will be a chance for Velsao as we approach the final 10 minutes of this game. It's been a good watch so far, and we'll see if there are any more chances to come. Kunal plays it short, and they've played their way out of a sticky situation there. Lal with a not so good ball. Possession is lost, and possession is given to Mevin now, who has got Jovial. Jovial skips past his man, but can't play to Brito. Dishank goes upfield. He plays the ball in, and it's just gone over the top of the post. Jeet Gupta just about had it covered. Dishank trying to play the cross in with his left foot to Mevin Dias, who has taken the captain's armband after Leslie Ribello has got substituted. There we see Jovial's shots. He's taken 4. He's got 3 off target, but the one on target was a belter of a strike. That looked to be a clean tackle, but the referee says no. And Velsao have a chance at the edge of FC Goa's box. It seemed like a good tackle to me, but the referee has drawn for the foul. The number 25 Manushan Joel Fernandez giving away the foul. His 3rd foul of the game. Wasim leading the fouls with 5. But there's a chance now for Velsao to get themselves back in the game. We've seen some good free kicks so far in the Goa Pro League. We saw one yesterday from Kwan Gomes. Saw a good shot again today from Ivan Costa. And Velsao look to be trying something. We don't know who's going to be taking the shot. Velito Cruz seems to be lining it up. Alan Fernandez is there. James Fernandez is there as well. And it's Velito Cruz who takes it, but the ball has moved up where they're not supposed to. And Velroy, the number 6, has got a yellow card. Cheekily trying to make his way up the field, but you have to stay where the referee tells you. And he's asking the ball to go back. Even 1 meter can make a difference. Last time it was Velito Cruz taking the free kick. He takes it again, Velito, but this time it's into the wall again. And the dugout of FC Goa are telling their players to push up, put pressure, and that pressure almost worked, but it's a good touch. Looks like the ball did go out. It was a good take by Sheldon Pereira. However, the ball did cross the line. Kunal plays the ball upfield and it's well cleared. It's a very good piece of skill by Velito Cruz, who loses possession, but Velsao get the ball back. Cyrus plays it in the midfield, and that's a good tackle by Mervyn. He's got the ball. Velroy is in the middle. Mervyn has a chance. Can he make it too? Mervyn with the ball straight into the keeper's hands. He had to take that a little harder. He had the whole left post, and you've got to put your laces through that so that the keeper doesn't have a chance. Mervyn with his third shot. And if FC Goa are to concede late on in this game, they will be ruining that missed chance from Mervyn Dias. Lal HP plays the ball in, and there's a good cross-field ball which doesn't find Velroy. Mervyn and Velroy snatched the ball very well, got themselves into a good position, but Mervyn Dias wasn't able to put the ball in the bottom left where he probably should have. Jeet Gupta doing well to hold on to it. Another hopeful ball from Velsao, and it's well shielded by Kunal. Moving into the last few minutes in this game. Hasn't really been a dull moment. There's always some fouls or some shots, some defensive mishaps, but it's always happening in this game. Hansel clearing the ball. It somehow stays in, but eventually goes out. Cyrus takes the throw and gets another one. Gets a second bite at the cherry. And now a third consecutive throw in for Velsao. And let's make that 4. Cyrus Narona plays the ball, and FC Goa will not want to make a foul there. Kunal clears it, and the FC Goa players run upfield, but it's another throw for Oh, and Mevin almost sneaking in behind and getting the ball off of his opponent. Good towering header from Kunal there. Jovial with the ball. He's brought down, but no foul, says the referee. He's gone down a little too easily there. And there's a ball into the box. And a calm header back to Hansel by Aditya Salgaonkar. Oh, that's a tackle and a half from Cyrus, using his hands as well. Getting a little frustrating now for Velsao, as we can see a couple of heads, a couple of shakes of the heads. Another long ball in. It's taken down well by Jovial. Mevin with the ball. Aditya tries to pass it to Jovial, but there are a lot of people up front for FC Goa, so Velsao can play it up quickly. There is a chance for a counter attack. They do play it, but it's well cleared again by the FC Goa defense, who want to hold on to their clean sheet. Clock running down now for Velsao. Just around a minute left of regulation time, and Jovial trying to be too cute with his footwork, and he loses the ball in the bargain. Will that be costly for FC Goa, who give away a throw-in? Unnecessary there by Jovial. Nobody going towards the ball, and it's an empty cross towards the box, but Hansel collects comfortably and plays his team out. Aditya to Velroy, who's dangerously going through 3-4 people in his own half. Really unnecessary there. Waiting to see how many minutes are added on, and it's 6 minutes. Velsao will be happy to see 6 minutes on the clock, and that's a very good tackle from Aditya, tracking back. Sheldon taking too much time on the ball. He should have tried to put it in quicker. And speaking of taking too much time, Velsao are running out of time. Six minutes to go, and there's a ball into the box. It's cleared again. Velsao have had many throw-ins in the last few minutes. They'll want a goal. They won't want throw-ins, that's for sure. Another long throw, and it's a bit of a push from Kunal, but it's really nothing, says the referee. He gives a goal kick. He realized that it was, if a push, a very slight push, not enough for a penalty, but Kunal will have to watch himself next time. Dishank with some pace. He plays the ball to Jovial. Jovial plays it out wide to Brito. Brito Pereira plays it back to Jovial. Lal with him for company. Lal plays it back to Brito, who makes the ball and crosses the ball into the box. There's a chance for Mevin, and Mevin puts the ball into the net, and that's game, set and match for FC Goa. Mevin Dias scores for FC Goa, takes the ball well on his chest, and as it comes down, he smashes it past the goalkeeper, who tried to make himself big. And that's goal number 2 for FC Goa. Goal number 1 for Mevin Dias. He's had many chances and he looks quite relieved to score that goal. He's got the captain's armband and he's got a goal to his name as well. Looks like it's his last kick of the game. And Mevin Dias gets his goal. 4 minutes to go now for Velsao, and it looks bleak. Getting 2 goals in around 4 minutes will be quite tough, but there's a bit of wrestling going on there between the players. Quite the tussle there between James Fernandez and Peter Pereira. Can Velsao get themselves a goal? Not on that occasion, they couldn't. There's a chance now for Jovial. Will he take on his man? He cuts inside, tries to go back out, but he had a lot of people to pass to, and that is a foul. And finally, after many tackles, Velito Cruz gets his name written in the book. That should run down the clock for FC Goa now. "16 fouls for FC Goa and 13 for Velsao. Velito Cruz 5 of those, and he finally got himself a yellow card. Lala HP over the ball. Crosses it, he's looking for a man, there's someone in there, he gets a touch on it. Mevin Dias, he's always in the right place at the right time. He could have easily had a hat trick today, but he couldn't get enough on that header. The ball goes over the top of the crossbar. There's a good ball in, but Kunal tidies up. He's definitely got a hand around him, and it's just getting more and more frustrating now for Velsao. Every time they try to make a move, the ball just isn't falling to their feet. And Matthew Colasso forced to foul his man as the ball was getting away from him. And this game has gotten away from Velsao, it must be said. Only 1 minute to go. Good piece of skill work by Ronald Azevedo. And it looked to be a bit of a rolling ball, but the attack is rolling for Velsao. Can they put a ball into the box? It's well covered by Dishank. Velito Cruz passes the ball back, and there's no zip to the attack. Another hopeless ball up for Velsao. Ball is kept in. Cyrus has a chance to cross it. He plays it back towards Sheldon, and Sheldon has eventually lost out. Mevin now with a good turn, and nothing can come off that attack. 6 minutes of stoppage time have been played, and with that we have the final whistle from the referee as FC Goa triumph over Velsao SSC 2-0 courtesy